It's like you can't win. I really cannot win. I don't know why. Whenever I use American sunscreen, I always break up. My skin is so prone to break out. But when I use the Korean sunscreen, I don't break out. That's the conundrum that I'm in. Either get breakouts with, the non-white cast American sunscreen, or use the Korean sunscreen, don't get breakouts, and just kind of cover the white cast. Let's talk about sunscreen today. So I am an oily skin girl. I say that, every chance I get. I'm oily. I'm always greasy looking. So I try to keep my skin as matte as possible. And so I'm always, looking for something to keep my skin, the oil production in my skin under control. But being a dark skinned person, when it comes to sunscreen, it's hard to find something for oily skin and also for somebody of a darker skin complexion. So I've been using this. This is the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun Rice Plus Probiotic SPF 50 plus PA plus 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 plus. Been using it for a while, but it does blend in fairly okay. It does leave a little bit of a white cast, but not severe. Like, it's manageable, especially if you're putting on makeup. So I've been using this for a while and I like it. But I found out they have one for oily skin. So I just ordered this and this came. So I wanted to compare the two. So I'm going to put the new one that's supposed to be for oily skin on the left side. And then I'm going to put the regular one on the right side and see how it feels, how it blends, any white cast that it leaves behind. And then we'll talk about it. So come with me and let's find out. So it comes in a pack of two. I bought this off Amazon. It comes in a pack of two. I think it was like 20 something dollars. And it looks like this. It says Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun Aqua Fresh Rice Plus B5 SPF 50 plus PA plus 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 plus. So this is what that one looks like versus non-oily one. And this is for the oily skin one. So this is what they look like in comparison. So let's try the new one first. I'm so excited to try this one. When it comes to sunscreen, this is the thing. You're supposed to use, it's kind of like a medication sunscreen. You have to use the right dosage to get the proper coverage. So if you just go in and you use just a little dollop of it and spread it all over, you're not getting the sun protection that you need. So make sure you're supposed to use 0.04 ounces of sunscreen for your entire face, which is about two finger length. Like you put it on this and this 2 finger length size. But since I'm doing half of my face, I'm gonna get enough for like this. And it doesn't really have an odor. It just kind of smells like medication. This is what it looks like. No texture. It's pretty smooth. So I'm gonna spread this on half of my face. Make sure you rub it all in. Yeah, so then when it comes to sunscreen, the right amount makes a difference. I'm gonna let it sit and see if it leaves any white cast. For my skin complexion, you can still see whiteness, but let's give it a minute because sometimes, when they dry, it looks a little better. So I'll give it a minute and let it dry. The non-oily one on this side. So same amount, finger length. It's gonna go on the other side. So that one is also, the consistency is the same. I feel like this one, they both don't have an odor, but if anything at all, I'll say this one has a little bit of odor. Like it just smells like medication odor. Oh, you can see it's kind of blending in as it's sitting here. I mean, it still has a little bit of whiteness, but we're gonna put this one on this side. So sunscreen is very, very important. I cannot tell you how many patients I've seen in wound care with both basal cell carcinoma and squamous cell carcinoma, and they're all, they're all usually older, and they're like, oh, I wish, I had worn sunscreen when I was younger. I used to sunbathe all the time. And I think it's a generational thing, because now we know better. People are more educated to protect their skin than they were before. So I feel like the non-oily one kind of blends in a little better. Like the white cast is less than the oil-free one. And I guess that would be the better word for it, because I still see there's still a little bit of white cast. Like this one I just applied, and all right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna give it maybe 2 minutes and let it all kind of dry out, and then I'll come back and compare. So this is the non-oily side, which still, still kind of it doesn't feel anything, but it's still a little bit shiny. And this is the original one, which was for everybody supposedly. So I'll come back and we'll compare the two. Okay, so it's been 7 minutes exactly. And when it comes to the oily part, right, I think there's no difference. Both sides look the same. Like the amount of shine is the same. Now, when it comes to the white cast, so I have to be honest. I don't know how it looks in the camera, but in real life, there is white cast on both sides. So usually what happens is that I will put a little bit of like powder, like makeup powder, just to kind of blend the cast away. But I was hoping that this one was non-oily one, I was hoping that I will be able to get rid of the white cast, but not so much. I'm still gonna have to, you know, kind of powder my face a little bit to hide the white cast. So for my skin tone, there is still white cast when it comes to both of these. So, wah, wah, wah. I was hoping I didn't have to like powder my face after using sunscreen. So another problem that I have with, American sunscreen, like Sunday Riley or Supergoop or any of those other ones, is that I break out. I don't know why. Whenever I use American sunscreen, I always break out. My skin is so prone to break out. But when I use the Korean sunscreen, I don't break out. So even though I have the white cast, I prefer those and just kind of cover the white cast up a little bit so I don't get breakouts. So that's the conundrum that I'm in. Either get breakouts with, the non-white cast American sunscreen, or use the Korean sunscreen, don't get breakouts, and just kind of cover the white cast. So it's like you can't win. I really cannot win. So this is where I am. I think the oily part of it, the non-greasy, it's okay. Like if you cover up a little bit, it'll be okay. But the white cast, it's been almost 10 minutes now and I still have white cast. It's probably not showing up as bad on camera, but looking at it in like, real time in the camera, because I have the lights on for the recording as well. But if you look at it in the regular mirror, I do have the white cast, unfortunately. So I'm just going to keep searching. Please let me know if you have any Korean sunscreen that does not leave white cast, I will be eternally grateful to you. So please share it down in the comments below and I will appreciate it so much. But if you are a little bit lighter than me, I think these will probably work for you. So here they are, Beauty of Joseon. This is the blue, the one with the blue hue here is supposed to be oil free. And then this is for everyone. It's very light. I mean, the white cast is not that bad. It's now I'm trying to rationalize it and make excuses for it, but it's really not that bad, you know. But if you're going to work or if you're going anywhere in public, you don't want to show up looking like this. You look like a ghost, almost kind of purplish. It doesn't show up in the camera, but I almost look purplish. You don't want that. So that's where I am. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.